a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers, stronger than ever. Never say never. Don't look back now, don't look back now. Rise up, stand with each other. We are sisters and brothers, finding our place and running the race. We'll take our chance and seize the moment. Hold on tight and don't let go of all your hopes and dreams that light the way.
Every Navirian remembers the gigantic cloud, black as Cuddlebeard's ink, as it started forming on the horizon. It cast an unusual stain on the pristine sky. After all, storm season wasn't expected for another few months. Before long, wind unleashed its fury like a battle cry. Rain started hammering the floating dock, and drifters had to moor their houses in haste before the first wave flooded the bay. It was, by all accounts, a most fantastic storm. One which would be remembered as the Great Battle. As all were running for safety, a few heroes remained, standing strong against the thundering sky. They were known as the Tidal Blades, elite guardians of the floating islands. For 200 years, generations upon generations of Tidal Blades kept the city safe and prosperous. They patrolled the reef barrier day and night, keeping all horrors from the ocean at bay. But this storm was like nothing the city had ever encountered. Despite their incredible skills, the Tidal Blades were no match for the endless hordes of sea monsters invading the reef that day. The Higher Council was summoned. There was one desperate measure that could save the city, but it came at a terrible price. As the Arcanists sent the Tidal Blades away with the precious hyperloom, their hearts grew heavy with sorrow. For as they watched the fold successfully deploy in a blinding spark of light, they knew that the city was saved. But the Tidal Blades were no more.
It has to be this way. It all comes back around.
It has been 15 years since the storm. The air is warm, and the sky is sparingly painted with immaculate clouds. Laughs and cheers erupt from the local restaurants and racing tracks. The city of Naviri has never been so beautiful and vibrant. A magnificent floating statue has been erected near the Citadel of Time to commemorate the Tidal Blade's sacrifice. The protective barrier known as the Fold is still standing and has made the lagoon as safe as it could ever be. From the scattered reefs to the wayward sea, it blocks the horizon like a huge, glitching glacier, both a gift and a curse. A brilliant display of experimental time magic, but also an unstable, untested last stand against the horrors of the deep. As of late, more and more monsters have started to break through, sometimes weirdly mutated or possessing abilities never seen before. There is even a rumor that the Arcanists are considering resurrecting the lost order of the Tidal Blades. They need only a new generation of dreamers daring to be heroes.
We got it. We got the plans.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're back.
I
Yeah.
have them right here.
Oh, that's wonderful. We should look at them.
Okay.
I can take a look, but I don't know if I'm gonna really understand too much about the microns and stuff.
Well, but you're very good with machines too, so I bet you'd be a good helper. If we do it together as a team, then I bet, well, we'd be excellent. And Velia's very good at puzzles and things like that too. She's very smart. So I bet if all three of us put our heads together, well, we could figure it out.
All right, I got no problem, helping out or whatever, but I'm probably not gonna understand anything that's, being done in it.
Oh,
And I
don't
can be
know.
moral support.
You can. You're very good at moral support.
I do my best.
Jacko?
All right, here's the plans.
No, I meant, how are you going to go and be moral support? Because I find you very supportive morally. Wait. I don't think that's right. Are we talking morals or morale?
Morale.
Morale. You're very
like
moral.
keeping the spirits up.
Right. You're very good morale support.
Are there spirits in this thing too?
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Do we have a table?
Oh,
Big enough for the plans?
come on, you know me better than that, Wakiti. Of course there's a table.
Well, it's made of bamboo. It's very nice. Can we use it? Because sometimes you get mad when we use your table.
No,
for
it's
things.
fine. I made sure everything was all cleaned off and whatnot. I knew we'd have to make something, so...
Okay. Okay.
All right, here's the plans. I set them down on the table.
Unscroll them.
Enjoy. Jacko goes to the other side of the ship and starts rummaging into his bags.
But Jacko, do you want to look at the plans too?
No, you got this.
But what if you see something that we don't? Okay.
No, it's all right.
I want to see the drawings.
Yeah, I bet they're good.
Yeah, I bet so.
Oh. All right. What is this? But this is the hyperloom? It's sort of small.
Well, how big is it supposed to be?
Yeah.
No.
What's this other part over here?
Oh. Okay, wait. So this actually looks like a loom for real, though. I thought that was just a metaphor.
Well, I don't know that it has to be. So, what if all these, there's this, and this is how they control it, I think. But then this part looks, maybe they're connected somehow? These two things?
Are you sure it's not upside down?
Wait.
I'm not sure it matters because it's a circle, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe it's. Ooh. What are those spokes?
I wonder if it has something to do with points in time?
Maybe. You know what? I thought this would look different. I thought it would be like a wall, and then we could see, where we could find it. We could put a hole in the wall. That's the fold, but that's not this at all. It's kind of cute, sort of small. So maybe we have to figure out how this thing will make the fold. Points in time, you said. That makes sense.
Maybe this other device here actually makes the fold, but this just controls turning that thing on?
Hey, I had an idea. You know what I think? Oh, that's silly.
Well, what was it?
Well, so this is a loom, right? But it's a circular loom with all these sort of interesting spokes on it. What is that, spider silk? Oh, no, it's a special kind of spider silk, it looks.
Yep.
Oh, those spiders don't even exist anymore. Oh, anyway, well, Anyway, you know what this also looks like? Sort of.
What?
A harp. So,
Oh.
Yeah, right? What if the loom makes the fold like a harp, right? Like the resonances of these spider silk streams are like points in time. Maybe the people who made the hyperloom, maybe they were thinking like musicians, maybe, and so maybe you play the strings, and that maybe creates the vibrations that helps to create the fold. You know,
That would make sense because spiders they use the strings to feel vibrations when something gets stuck in their web.
Oh yeah.
So like we need spider web. This has to be what we need.
Some spiders make tunnels too, and like a loom like this, a circular one like this, is used for making like hats and socks, tubular things, circular things.
That makes sense. Oh, but I don't think you could have regular spiders for this because this is too.
No, it's got to be a spider with some kind of special like.
I can think of 2 spiders that might be worth our while.
Oh, which ones?
The munculus and then the loom leg. Seem like what we want to go for, but I kind of like the loom leg because it's in the name. Like,
Well,
think about it.
Yeah, that's probably what they used or what we used.
Sounds like fate to me.
But we'd have to go back to a different place time because in this place time they're not here anymore. Like,
Well, I mean, we got a time traveling ship right here. I mean,
that's
can
true.
do that. Where did they used to? Fenton, do you know where they used to live? The Loom Legs? 'Cause we
I
can
have
just
to look in my book, but I'm not real sure.
we can go there, right? And then we could get some and then come back, right? We can do that, right?
Yeah, we have a time traveling ship. We can do it.
It's true.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to say anything out loud because some people might get mad, but some people are clearly expert micronic navigators in ship version.
I look at kelp. I imagine everyone just looks at kelp.
Over my head, there's just question marks everywhere.
Somebody's really good at it.
Well, I mean, if you need, if we gotta go somewhere, I mean, I can take us there. That's not a problem.
That's what's best about you.
I think I got pretty good with the ship, I mean, we had the one trip, and I think I learned a lot.
Well, you were very. I mean, there was that one kind of weird thing with the rock, but that rock I feel like was.
Well, we didn't hit it, right?
No.
Well, then, that's a good trip.
You were very good. So here's what I'm thinking. If you loom something like a hat or a sock, how would you? Well, you have to sort of find a way to get in, right? So if we can figure out how they loomed it, we could figure out how to wait. You know what I was thinking? Tell me what you think. If they use all these threads, these webs to make it, that means it probably resonates in a way. And if we could sort of figure out by looking at these plans, the resonating frequency, how it's knit together, we might be able to create maybe not a back door. And V, it's what you said. You said knitting, right? We can't make a back door in the sock because the whole sock will unravel, right? That's how knitting works. If you have like a drop stitch, it's no good. So I don't think we can do that. But if we think about it like resonating, we might be able to, if we figure out what the frequency is, we could maybe make like, the opposite frequency. It cancels it out. So we could maybe make rather than putting a back door in it, we could maybe make a different device that uses the same sorts of resonating spokes so that we could then play it or loom it, however you would describe it, and then we could cancel out the frequency of the fold at like one section, and that would allow us to go in. And this way we actually don't change history at all, right? Because the fold is made just as was made, but we can just figure out how to make an opening, So this way there are no drop stitches, because you know it's really bad when your sweater drops a stitch and then you get really cold because your sweater falls apart, and then people are like, why were you so irresponsible with your sweater? And I was like, I wasn't irresponsible, I'm just not very good with fishing hooks. And then I just, you know, and I don't know, I just sort of think that if you do that, then, well, do you see what I'm saying?
I did. And then I started not to.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Oh, well, it was just really about, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. It's supposed to just drop the links. That's all. I don't know.
Meanwhile, Jacko, where are you? What you doing?
Well, I'm on the other side of the ship, and I pull out of my bag the sheller that I hid from everyone else. And I eat it.
Okay.
So, we have to do some rolls here.
We do.
See,
like
so
to-
first,
Yeah, I was just gonna say, would you like to tell everyone kind of like what this means and what you're doing? I think someone's phone's ringing. I can hear it vibrating.
So basically what this means is I'm going to go through a mutation. And I have to first roll a d6 to discover what sort of mutation I'm going to get.
That's right.
A 1 to 2 will give me a harmful mutation. A 3 to 4 will give me a distinctive mutation. A 5 will give me a beneficial one, and a 6 will give me a distinctive and a harmful mutation, so I'll get both.
That's right. I'm not sure. Do we know who that's from? Just some background sound? Sounds like machinery outside? Landscaping? No? Okay. All right. No worries then.
I don't know.
We'll just keep going.
Okay, so let's roll the 1d6.
So just so everybody's aware, it's a 50, and you are aware as well, it's a 50% chance you might get a bad one. 50-50. Okay.
Yeah,
Making
and
sure.
Jacko would know this.
Yeah.
He's spent a lot of time with people that do things like this.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okay, so he got a 4, which is a distinctive mutation. Okay. So distinctive mutations are, it involves dramatic physical changes to the character's appearance. People who have these mutations are always recognized as mutants. So he is now going to be recognized for a mutant for the rest of his life. Now I need to roll a 1d100. I believe. Yes.
What did you roll? A 4?
No, I rolled an 11.
Oh. Okay. Do you want to read it or should I?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll read it.
Yeah, read it. Go ahead.
So as I'm eating this sheller, 4 to 6 tendrils, each 12 to 24 inches long, come out of my forehead. They can grasp and carry anything that your hand could, although a large object would block your field of vision. Also roll on
It's
the beneficial
at least.
mutations.
Yeah.
So I also get another roll on the beneficial mutations table.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wow. And in a second, I'm going to ask you what this looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
So I now have a pleasant voice. My voice is so perfectly modulated that it's an asset in all interaction tasks.
Holy shit. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Amazing. All right, so don't forget that you've got that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Yeah.
why don't you describe to us, I guess, what we see as these, and what Jacko's reaction is to these tendrils growing out of his forehead all of a sudden. Is it bloody and brutal? What is it like?
Yeah, I would say it is an awful experience. He knows that there is a chance that something terrible could happen like this. This is probably the one he didn't want the most.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Yeah, because it's, it's gonna make it harder for him to do a lot of things. So they are, they are 4 to 6 tendrils, 12 to 24 inch. So they're all, there's 4 tendrils, 2 on each side of his forehead, break through his skin. And they're kind of different colors. They're covered in blood, obviously, when they first come out, but they're red and purple and blue, and they slowly grow out of his forehead, and he's in extreme pain while this is happening, and he doesn't want them to know, so he probably doubles over and grunts, but tries to keep it quiet.
But is not screaming or saying anything. Okay.
Yeah. And they're a little over a foot long each.
Do they dangle forward or back?
They'd come straight out, so they would dangle forward, but he has control of them.
Yeah.
So I think what he does
Oh, cool.
is he hides them underneath his bandana, and tries to wipe away the blood. This is all happening while they're having a conversation about the loom. So he's trying to hide this.
Okay.
As best
Is he
can.
panicked as he's trying to hide this, or is it more calculated and calm? Like he suffers through the pain and then he goes, okay, now
He's
how
been
do I hide
thinking
this?
about this.
Yeah. Since he found the sheller, right?
Found it.
That's why he hid it.
So, yeah.
So it sounds to me like it's a little calm and collected, like he knew what he was going to be doing.
He's on the inside, he is losing his mind because he's going to have these things on his forehead for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But he's on the outside, he's keeping it as calm as he possibly can so that they don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Okay. And do you envision them across his forehead, or like 2 by the temple and 2 by the temple?
They're 2 right here.
Up by the crown. Okay.
Yeah. And he sort of sweeps them back behind the bandana.
Does that hurt?
And tries to
when he does that?
To sweep them back.
Yeah, like when he tries to.
Right now, yes,
Yeah,
because there are fresh
yeah.
wounds on his forehead.
Okay.
And there's probably some blood there, so he's wiping it away, trying to.
Does it
he'd
feel
probably
like?
even put.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
He would probably even put like gauze or something, like cloth or something up there to try to soak up the blood.
I guess I'm just wondering, does it feel like a finger might when you're bending a finger? Like, what does it feel like for you to have this?
Well, no, they're very flexible. So.
Well, I mean, but does it feel the way, a flexible finger might?
Yeah,
but it feels like
a
that,
boneless finger.
Yeah, like where you can
they
feel
don't
it.
hurt themselves. It's just where they came out hurts.
Yeah,
and that's a wound that he knows will heal eventually, like any other.
Okay.
So, yeah. And he would probably also notice, I don't know, he knows that he has this ability to speak now better.
Ooh, okay.
So.
Do you imagine that as just all the time, or is that like a special thing that he can do when he chooses to do it?
I think it's all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just added charisma.
Yeah. And I don't think his voice really changes either. I think it's just people perceive it differently than they used to.
Maybe. Okay. It's almost like you've got auto-tune going on where everything that you're saying hits a note and it makes it sound almost maybe musical in a way. Not that you're singing when you speak, but just every time you say something, it's actually could be, you know, in a melody, which would be really cool to think about. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So then, why did you do this, Jacko?
Because I know that we are about to go and do something really dangerous. He doesn't know that we're going to go and get spider whatever. But he does know that we are going to be making, he believes that we're about to go make the fold. So he's doing it to get an advantage to help protect the people that he loves.
Thank you. Are you going to return to the crew or are you going to hide for a bit?
I'm going to hide for a bit and try to, like, you know, look in any sort of reflective surface that I can find, maybe the water, try to make maybe the glass in the bottom of in the front of the ship to try and, like, you know, make sure that I look okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll come back in a little.
Okay. Well, we can switch scenes then. Back to the crew.
Okay, so I looked at my books, and it seems like we can find Loom Legs years ago on the Vinian Ridge and caves.
Oh,
So,
Really?
yeah, that's what I'm reading here. Look, see?
so what time, place?
Like 100 years ago, at least. Yeah, that's what it looks like here. About 100 years ago.
Ooh. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Aren't Loom Legs really big though?
Yeah.
Yep,
Like they're I mean,
they're
at least
huge.
that's
They're giant. They're giant spiders, Bull. They're large.
Really big.
And they burrow. They have their, like, tunnels that they live in. They're so big, they're like caves.
okay. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Great.
It'll be
Yay.
fine. Remember, you got a monster hunter right here.
Yeah.
We'll handle it.
And V,
We can deal with this. Yeah.
because you two've always kept me safe, and Jacko.
That's right.
And Kelp has always given me a hard time for, like, getting my microns near his gears, and I think that's nice. Because, you know, hey, I just had a thought, but it's silly. Don't worry about it.
What is it? Stop saying that.
Just speak your mind. Say
Yeah,
it.
but if I say something, you might think I'm silly.
When have we ever thought you were silly?
Yeah.
I don't know. What if, nobody saw you, right?
When we were in the we were in the tower?
Yeah.
Someone saw us.
I saw both.
I didn't see him inside the tower, but, I mean, it's not going to be I'm just a little bit worried about, and nobody saw Marin, right?
Oh,
tooth.
there was one person there that saw myself and Jacko.
Wait, somebody saw you? You didn't say that.
It's been a weird. Yeah, Elia was there. That waitress.
Oh,
From that place we ate at early in the
yeah,
race.
the shack. But what
Yeah.
was she doing there?
And what was she doing when there?
This is gonna be strange to hear, but she's kind of studying us.
What?
Yeah. Well,
What do you
apparently,
mean?
like, apparently we're known somehow already. I guess with time stuff. I don't know how it works, but she's trying to help us in a way.
Oh,
She handed us the plans, like she just gave them to us. She actually froze time in the tower or something.
oh, wait a minute. So I have a question. So either she was a waitress in our time place, and now in this time place, she's not a waitress.
I have a feeling, Bull, that she was never a waitress. She's
Why
always
does
been
any
watching
of that
us.
matter? Do we have to go back in time or not?
Yes,
Yes,
we need
we
to go
do.
to Vinny and Ridge.
Yeah.
Yep, Vinny and Ridge.
I'm
The
just
caverns
wondering.
there.
I'm just wondering if I'm able to go to school, will I also have to be a waitress? Like, do they not give you enough food so that you can study, or do you have
And
to?
you gotta
do
pay
extra
for
work?
books, I think.
I suppose that's true.
You gotta pay for books. I mean, you'd be great at serving people, I think.
Oh, I
You'd
think I
love
would be
that.
really good at being a waitress. I
Yeah,
can try
I think
that.
so.
We should probably strap in. But
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, good
there we
idea.
go.
there's a
Where's Jacko?
Jacko. We're gonna go.
Jacko!
Where is he? Where?
No.
Be right there.
Oh, he
he's
must be
down
pooping.
below.
Yeah,
Oh, well, if he's pooping,
All
he
right,
should be
well,
down below.
I'm gonna start spinning things up.
he might be shy about it.
Oh, I understand being shy about things. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you do.
Oh, we're gonna go sailing, everybody.
Awkward.
Oh,
Let's have Kelp roll
All right.
for this trip.
Okay. So I'm gonna get ready here, and I have.
I'd like to give him an advantage if you don't mind, just like an asset, because it's a little bit micronic and it's good at that.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. It's the stuff I built into the ship. It's, there are little extra things in there just to, so when he puts his hands on the wheel, you know what I mean? That he's actually touching a micronic focuser. He doesn't realize it, but it is. So I built it so that all the things he normally does will allow him to focus the microns without having to consciously. It allows him to
It's
focus
a whole
his will.
big thing, is it?
You know what I mean? Like
I do.
Okay, I'm gonna go strap in. It's just okay.
Jacko, are you all set to go?
Yeah, I'm fine. Go ahead.
Are you sure? Cause I don't want anything, to splat.
He doesn't sound fine.
I'm not gonna splat. I'm okay.
He sounds weird.
I have a very good grip on the ship right now.
But is it gonna prevent you from splatting? That's very important. Okay, he's not gonna splat.
Okay, if he says so.
It's a splat-free zone. Okay, we're fine.
If you say so, I'm strapping in.
I'm already
I was
strapped
here
in.
the
I'm ready.
last time we did this, so I'm strapping in.
Yep.
Kelp. Let's go ahead and roll.
Alrighty, here we go.
So you would have at least 2 assets. And I believe you're skilled in this or trained, right? One of the 2?
Well, I'm specialized in racing, piloting, and repairing
Specialized.
waycraft.
All right, okay, so specialized.
I may also have some other special things, so we'll have to see on those. Okay, here we go.
Difficulty would be 6. But I think it's changed because of some of your specialties, right? I think it's now 4.
Well, my specialty will make it easier, but that should automatically be set up.
Okay.
And I get 2 assets.
Yep, that's right.
And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in 2 effort.
What does that look like?
Well, I think I hit a few switches and it makes the engine really loud, and it's kind of spinning up a little bit, and it's probably rattling things on the ship, just a little bit. So just don't worry about that. I'm just trying to make sure that that the ship can handle the stress. That's all. And then, I'm gonna try it. Here we go.
All right.
Yes, perfect.
Yay.
Okay, so takeoff time. Does this look different than the first time, Kelp?
I think it's a lot faster than the last time.
Okay, smoother trip.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's not nearly as much potential for collision,
Ooh.
In my head, it's a lot closer, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Yes, I was just going to ask. So what is Kelp visualizing and how is Kelp navigating? Because while there's a micronic device on this ship, it's actually just kind of helping a little bit, but the true pilot is Kelp. So how is this working?
Well, I think what happens is once I hit the switch, there's all these like little bits of water that start to spit up around the ship. It's a little bit like the water's churning. It's churning and there's bubbles that are all popping up around the ship. And I'm looking around and I just kind of see the clamshell on top close. On top of the ship, and as it does so, it's kind of like I know that the ship is nice and safe and secure now, and when that happens, it's kind of like a bubble has gone around the ship. And
I love that.
When that happens, the water just kind of it splooshes up all around the ship, and then it's like the ship dunks down into the water like we would be submerged for a second. And then
I like that.
And then as it goes down, it just sort of bursts forth like it's breaching the water. And then we're there.
I love that.
Well, 2 shellers left. That was amazing. You're really good.
Yeah, you're getting really good at this.
Jacko,
Yep.
you're not splatted, right?
No, I'm not splatted.
On the scale of 1 to 10, how much splattage happened down there?
I did not splat, Fenton.
Okay.
Do we have to clean up the entire down below decks again?
I didn't splat.
I'll get a mop.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that sometimes it's a mop situation,
Might need a hose.
Oh, I hope not. Oh, hey, do you remember that one time when I got so nervous, I vomited everywhere, and then we had to clean up everything with a hose? That was fun.
That was a hose. Yeah, that was a hose situation right there. I remember that. I was spraying it, and it just went off to the side, and then everybody was screaming because it was like getting close to them, and then I had to go on the other side and spray it, and it was getting close to the other crowd of people. Yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Wakiti, you're kind of turning a little bit. Are you all right?
Yeah, I just was thinking about
no.
the
Oh boy.
Don't think about it. That's a bad idea.
Hey, Kelp, where do you keep the hose just in case? Where is it?
I don't have a hose.
How did you not pack a hose on this thing?
Well, listen, there's the bilge pump. We could use the bilge pump.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh.
That sounds like someone I knew in high school.
Oh.
Bilge pump. Do you remember it?
I do
remember that guy? Yeah, he was
Yeah.
crocodile.
What are you talking about?
Bilge
Yeah,
pump.
that crocodile.
Yeah, the crocodile.
Bilge pump, yeah, he was a hell of a guy. I mean, in the nicest way possible.
Hey,
That you
His
can.
name was not Bilge Pump.
What was it then?
It was Bilgy.
That's just what people called him, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want to know why he has that nickname.
V knows.
Then I won't tell you.
Oh,
All right, well, it should be here now.
You are.
Let me just remove the roof of the clamshell. Here we go.
you know, I could probably make a laxative for Jacko if he's having trouble, because he's been down there for a bit.
Oh, you think he's backed up?
Maybe. I mean, he sounds like he's struggling, you know?
Okay.
So, before we fade away from this, I do want to note that I think that the water that Kelp was describing that comes up around, I don't think they see this because they're from inside the ship, but I do think we would see the white fold-like kind of layer on top of that water that kind of surrounds them. And I like to think that their ship becomes sort of reflective, or and you can see in this reflection along this fold, you can see where they are right now in different times as it goes by very quickly. So you can see if they're going back in time, suddenly you're seeing that space and that moment back in time. And I love that. Okay, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt, but I just saw that as Kelp was describing it, and I went, oh, that's lovely. Okay, Jacko, are you okay? Are you rejoining?
It's taking a little bit longer to, you think that you can cover up tendrils coming out of your forehead.
Yep.
Really easily before it happens, but then when it does, like, it's, there's blood and, getting your hair right. It's a lot more complicated than I thought, so I'm still working on that.
Okay.
I just feel like I'm trying to remember something,
Yeah, what are you trying to remember?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember something about the Great Battle.
Oh, and what's that?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's just the last time we traveled, remember? We had visions of different things, and I had a vision by the fold, and I thought that Jacko was behind me all of a sudden, but that was strange because I wasn't even supposed to be there, and I don't think Jacko was. And then I remember I turned around and I was... What do you mean? Oh, it's hard to say because I remember being in two places times at the same place time. And that's difficult, I remember being small, 4 or 5 maybe, and watching it from far away. But then I also remember being very close, and I don't remember remembering being close before. Do you know what I mean?
I think I do.
But I think I remember Jacko being close, and I'm trying to remember what he looked like, but I can't quite remember. Something is strange about my memory of what he looked like, and I don't know what it is. And I'm trying to remember what he looked like, but I can't remember. And that's strange too, don't you think?
I do.
A little worried about that, but don't tell everybody else that I'm worried about it, because I don't know. They might, I don't know what. Feel strange about it.
If you don't tell them how you feel, well, they might never know. Are you okay with that?
What do you mean they might never know? No, I don't feel so well again thinking about it. I will tell them. I just don't know if I already have or not. That's the problem. I actually don't know if I told them already, and if I did, I don't know what they said. Them, all of them, not V specifically. But like theoretically, if I think I don't remember. I don't know which conversation we had. And some of those conversations were better than others. And I don't know if we had the conversations, if we didn't have the conversations.
No one knows, Bull. No one knows what the answer is going to be before they ask the question, most of the time.
But I think I already asked the question, but I'm not sure if I did. Listen, I don't know if we had the conversations or if we didn't. I mean, I think we did, but I don't know if she knows if we had the conversations. And if we had the conversations and she remembers, I don't know which one she remembers. So right now, she's right over there. She's not far. She's just like, just a few feet away from me, and I don't know.
She's just a few feet away from you, but she's the farthest she's ever been because you won't talk to her.
But I think I already did, and I don't know if I did. What if I did? What if she told me that she doesn't care about me, and that was the conversation that we had? I don't know which one we had. Are you sure? I remember it. I remember all of them. I just don't know which one happened. It gets really confusing.
Yeah, it does.
I'm just afraid that I'm afraid we had the conversation already and I didn't, and it wasn't an outcome that was good. But if we didn't have the conversation, then we didn't have it. But if we did, I just have to figure out how to get up enough. It just makes me really nervous to think about bringing it up again because I don't know.
But there's a possibility you never talked about it at all.
You think?
So you're not bringing it up again.
How do I know?
Velia is sitting in the corner with the book, looking at it for information. She looks sad.
I don't know if you'll ever really truly know, Bull, but you can go over all these different possibilities. You can experience them, but there are still hundreds that you didn't experience. You know,
There were a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's endless possibilities for any scenario or situation. And you can sit there and you can ruminate and you can think about all the ways in which it could go. But you'll only know if you actually do it.
Right.
And Fenton looks at him closely and then looks at Velia. Nods.
What?
In her direction.
Did I say something out loud? Was I talking out loud?
No. But you underestimate how well your friends know you.
Oh.
They're your family after all.
I know. Hey, Fenton.
Hey, Fenton.
What was
I'm
that?
gonna see my way out of this conversation, Bull.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just saying it's a possibility that if you don't tell them how you feel, they might never get to know.
Okay. All right, do you have any advice for me before you go? You're better at words than I am.
I don't think that's true.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay. Okay.
I do have some advice.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
Stop time traveling. I don't mean that literally. I mean, just be present in the moment. Look at her, see only her, stay with her in that moment. Don't think about what could happen or what happened before.
Oh.
Just be present. Good luck.
Thanks. Fenton.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
You know what I'm looking at.
Did
Get closer. Come on. if you want to talk about this, you gotta get closer.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Did V say anything about anything recently?
She knows you lied to her.
When? Exactly what? I don't...
She talked about how she had this book of yours, and she went to ask you about it, and you just vanished.
She said I lied?
She says you're keeping things from her.
No, this is very important, Fenton. Did she say that I lied to her? I need to know this. This is very important.
Time traveling again.
You know, I don't... I feel like she said she lied, but then she also just said you vanished too. I'm real confused. I don't know which is which. Either way, you should talk to her. You planted that flower that she may never see again. What are you doing? She's not gonna see it. It's gonna be there forever. We may not go back to Akora. So if she doesn't see the flower, then why did you plant it anyway?
I thought that maybe she would see it one day. She would just see it, maybe.
But you could just talk to her right now.
Okay.
Why take a chance with that flower that she may never see when you're here now? She's right there. We have a quiet moment. This is the best time for you to do it. And I'll be right here. I'll be here for you.
Okay.
You don't have to be afraid. I'm here.
You know, you've always protected me when bullies came, so did V. Everybody has. This is hard to protect me from, I suppose. So...
I'm not protecting you, Bull. I'm setting you free.
I don't want to lose my family.
You're never gonna lose us. But you may lose a chance to talk to her. And whatever you're doing, whatever this thing you're doing where you vanish when things come up, I don't know what's happening with that, but stop. Be brave. I know you can. I believe in you.
You believe in me being brave?
I do. I know you're brave.
I don't think I am, but I'll just check.
Well, then take some of mine.
I can't because you're sitting on it. I'm joking. It was a joke. I was trying to make a joke.
That's pretty good.
Thanks. Okay. Okay.
Fenton pats him on the shoulder. I'm right here.
Okay.
And she, no matter what happens, she's not gonna leave you. Okay? We're not gonna leave you.
There are times and places where it does happen, though. So.
Hey, Wakiti, are you okay? Do I need to get the bilge pump or anything?
Yes.
He's fine. He's fine, Kelp. He's okay.
Let me go check on Jacko.
Okay. Hey, V.
She like throw the book down to the side.
Hey.
Hey. She doesn't look at him.
It's a nice day. Time, place.
Yeah, it's a nice day.
I was wondering if I could ask you a question.
Sure, you can ask me a question.
Do you remember when we had a conversation 2 weeks ago, and you asked me about the writings in my journal. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Of course I remember.
How did that conversation finish for you?
You know, Bull, it's real convenient for you because you can ask me all these questions and I can't just pop out of existence the way that you can.
Okay, so what happened?
You just left. You didn't even answer me. I just keep thinking to myself over and over again for this whole 2 weeks how you'd rather just not be there rather than talk to me.
But that isn't what happened exactly, at least not for me.
What do you mean, not for you?
I did talk to you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't talk to me. You were just gone. And then later on, you were just there again. Like nothing had happened. And I waited. I thought maybe, I don't know, you had done something important and that there's going to be something afterward. And maybe you would come back and talk to me. But, well, I mean, I guess you are now. But 2 weeks is a long time, Bull. It was an important question.
It was important. It was the most important question. And I waited for you too.
What do you mean? What do you mean you talked to me or you answered?
Oh. I have gone to the past before. A number of times, multiple times. And when you go to the past, it's like you watch what happened over again. And it's like a beautiful memory. You can see what happened before. And it's wonderful. And you asked me this question, and I thought, well, I've done little bits of stepping into the forward. Little bits, not many, but I thought I should maybe step into the forward so that I don't say the wrong thing, And I stepped forward. And it wasn't like when you go into the past. When you go into the past, you see what happened. When you go into the future, you see all of the happenings. All of them. Every happening that could happen. It all happens, and it happens, and you speak and you say, and then you say and you speak, and I see everything that happened over and over again. There were so many, and I didn't understand all the things that happened. It was so many things. And then I waited for an hour, I think, until everybody caught up with me.
But why did you do that? Why did you need to know what the possibility could be instead of just waiting around for what actually happened? Because at the end of the day, that's not what happened. You just maybe they all happened in some time places, but they didn't happen here and now.
But I didn't know if they'd happened or not. I was afraid that one of them did happen, and I didn't know which one, and I was afraid of asking which one did.
You always do this. You just do this because you're afraid that you're not going to be perfect, and you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. I don't want perfect. Stop leaving. There's so many times I can remember outside on the terrace and the flowers and everything, and like I see these things and I know they're from you, but I don't want you to go. Just look, I don't know how to explain, and I don't know what I feel or what I think. I haven't had time to really think about it because you always do this. You don't ever give it a chance. I just want you to stop going. Just stay with me.
Me?
Yeah. Because I'm never gonna know how I feel about you unless I can talk to you. Unless you're there.
Be present.
Yeah.
Can I tell
Yeah.
you two things?
You can tell me anything.
I don't know if I can. I'm gonna tell you some things. I want to be here.
Okay.
Fenton said that you said that I lied to you, and you said that to me in a couple, many of the possibilities. But in that moment, I didn't lie to you. But you know what, though? I have been lying to you and to everyone. There's a big lie. There's a big lie.
What is it?
I am not me. I mean, I am me, but I'm a me from a different time place.
What do you...
I'm a
What do you
visitor here.
So what you're telling me is that you're not even my you.
I don't think so. Or I am, but I think I'm your you, but from a different time place. Fenton was going to die.
So that is true.
But I don't know if he does or not, and I was afraid, so
You don't know that he does because you didn't stop to see. You just jumped.
Yes, because I thought I could stop it from happening. I thought if I came back, I could try to fix it. And so I came back here, and I am your bull, but I'm also a different time, place bull in the same body at the same time and place, and it's very confusing. And all this time I kept this secret because I didn't think I was allowed to say, because it might ruin something or destroy something.
You're already ruining and destroying things by doing this over and over again.
I don't want anyone to die.
You can't stop that, bull.
But what if I can? What if I can?
I think you're...
Jacko, Fenton, Kelp, all of you have always, all my life, have protected me and saved me from terrible things. And I have never been able to do anything to save or help or protect you. And in this one moment when I thought maybe I could do something, I could go back and I could help.
Maybe you could help by staying this time. I want you to promise me something.
What?
When we go and do this time, no matter what, stay. Stay and fight. Please. Because I don't know what happened in that time place, but if it still exists, if it's real, if it became something, then there's a time and place that exists where you just left us. And I don't know who I was then or who I am then or what that means, but I know how I would feel if I was about to go into the most dangerous fight of my life. And you left me then. And I don't know what happens to Fenton. I don't know. I don't know. But if anything does happen to him, we're gonna want you there, not off somewhere else.
I don't think it works exactly like that. I have to tell you that I have a concern.
What is it?
That I'm going to die. No, not really die. That's not right. Maybe, I don't know. But worse than death.
What do you mean?
Sometimes I overlap myself. I haven't done it often. The one time I did, when I caught up with myself, I couldn't move for a while. At the shack, do you remember? I couldn't move for
Yeah. You scared me.
Yeah. I'd never caught up to myself before, and it was like being trapped inside my mind, and I could see everything and hear everything was happening, but I couldn't move. And I suppose that's the cost. But when I catch up, because we're catching up, to when it all happens, we're gonna catch up. And when we catch up, the reason why I'm working so hard right now is because I know that when I finally catch up to us, I'm not going to be able to do anything in this battle. I'm just going to have to watch and see what happens. And if I haven't changed enough, if I haven't made enough small changes, maybe I'm going to just have to watch as everybody I love more than anything in the world and I'll just have to watch.
Is there a way that you... Oh, this is so weird. That you can stop catching up and let us catch up to you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't like maybe. I don't want maybe.
This is my life recently. I had a dream that I was at the great battle. And I was never at the great battle, but at a dream that I was, and I don't remember writing the text in front of that cave, remember, on Akora? The warning, I don't remember writing that, and I don't remember writing those things in my journal, and I think I must have done, which means I think I might have come from a different place than I thought I did. I don't think I came from this fight at the end of the race. I don't think that's when I came from at all.
The race?
Yeah, that's where I thought I came from. But I don't think that's true.
He ran right in.
Yes. Do you remember? He ran right in.
I don't know if it wasn't the race, it was something else. It doesn't feel like a memory, it feels like a dream.
I think I came here from the great battle. And I think that I tricked myself into thinking that I didn't because I wasn't supposed to remember that part. And I don't know why, but I had a memory when Kelp navigated us through the fourth dimension. I saw it. And I think I might have come from the great battle, and I don't know what that means. And I'm very worried about what that means, because that means I've been doing something and I don't know what.
What I said to you before still stands. Even if you're frozen and can't do anything, you have to stay. And maybe in the end that's penance for what you've done, and maybe this is why they write whole books about how to time travel and how to navigate because of all this. I know you're not going to want to, but I think that's what you need to do. You need to stay. Maybe staying is the thing that writes it all in the end anyway, and if you keep running, you're just gonna be in this endless loop forever. At some point, even if it's not now, you're going to have to stand your ground. That's the only way you break out of any of this.
I understand. B, I just want you to know that I don't think I'm here. When I get back or I get caught up, I will stay. But I don't know I can stay here and now because I don't think this is where I'm from. When I'm from.
It doesn't matter what I can see you doing. What's important is that you do it.
So, I don't know about the other me's, but I love you. And I imagined, I don't know if I'm ever going to see you again, but me, the Wakati who's here right now, even if I'm not the same one that should be here, I love you. And I hope when you meet the other Wakati, when everything catches up, I hope that Wakati is able to say the same thing. And I hope that you might like that Wakati a little bit. But,
She puts a hand on his shoulder. Maybe, I can't promise anything, but maybe when I've had a chance to catch up to all the times you've relived over and over, maybe I'll love you too.
Maybe.
Thank you for telling me and not running away.
When the tide comes and pulls me out to sea, if I can't stop it, no, it wasn't because I chose to. It's because the tide pulled me out. Okay. Sometimes I'm not running. Sometimes I'm pulled. And I'm sorry.
Okay. Come on, we need to go and figure out these plans.
I know. We can do it.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Hey, Jacko. Are
I-
you all right?
Yeah.
What's going on down here?
Nothing.
Is that... What's on the floor here?
I think I hit my head when we were going really fast, so...
Oh, are you okay? Do we need to check that out?
I'm good. I'm great. I've cuts and scrapes my whole life. I know how to cover up that stuff and hide it so it's like not even there.
Okay, buddy. What? All right. Well, I mean, if you start feeling anything, let us know. Well,
Yeah, I was already thinking about getting the bilge pump for Wakiti. You know, if you're gonna...
No, I'm good. I'm great. Nothing's happening here. Very
Are
boring.
you sure you're acting really weird?
No, I always act like this.
No, you don't. I've never seen you smile that much in my life.
Yeah, what's with that? It's kind of unnerving.
I didn't even know you had that many teeth.
I'm not smiling. I was just brushing my teeth.
Where's your toothbrush?
I dropped it in.
This isn't even the bathroom. You were brushing your teeth, not in the... That's so weird.
Well, you know, sometimes things get stuck in your teeth and yeah, they're really annoying, so you just brush wherever you are.
We wouldn't know anything about that. We just... No teeth. Frogs. Anyway,
Yeah,
you want to come up?
You wouldn't.
Well,
wanna
you
come
brush
with
your
us?
tongue, right, Fenton?
Oh, yeah, but I don't have any teeth. I wish I had teeth.
I'm just
I think that
making
would be
sure you
fun.
brush your tongue.
Oh, yeah. It is. But you are definitely acting strange, Jacko.
I'm not.
I'm just gonna chalk it up as you hurt yourself and you're just having a day.
Yeah, it's been a day. I flew.
You did?
Had no control over that. So, I've just been thinking about that really hard. I'm okay, though.
All right. You need more private time, or do you want to come up to the top deck with us?
Yeah, we're back in time and stuff now. If you're ready, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be ready in, like, just a minute. Let me just put my toothbrush away. It got stuck in the crack of the planks there, so I'm gonna just...
There's a
dig it out.
crack in the planks.
No, it's
Oh.
not a crack. It's...
What happened to
supposed
the
be there.
planks?
There's no crack. I misspoke.
Are you sure? Let me take a look.
Oh, now you've done it.
I'm gonna start crawling on the ground and scour all the planks, looking through,
Do you
seeing if
see a
there's
crack?
any...
Is there a crack down there?
Oh, I don't see any crack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's weird. Where did it go?
Is there blood?
Yeah, I like hit my head, like I said. Maybe Small Tooth took the toothbrush.
I didn't.
Small Tooth, you been here the whole how long have you been sitting there?
Smalltooth will pop up and kind of just like from hiding behind the little crate. She's been trying to mimic everybody on this ship, so.
How long you been there, Small Tooth?
The whole time.
Oh, so you saw him hit his head?
Yeah, you saw me hit my head. Jacko does the wink that he
I was
taught
just going to say, do
Smalltooth.
you wink? Because if you wink, then I think she'll be like, oh, okay. But she's not very good at hiding it. So I think she's just very much like, right. And now we match.
Something just doesn't seem right, but I'm too dumb to really see through anything.
You can
We should
roll
probably-
for observation
Oh, hey.
if you want.
I'm still crawling around on
Yeah.
the ground trying to find anything.
Remember you won the quiet game, Small Tooth. So
Uh-huh.
I got
Hey.
that special fruit up on the deck. If I can get it from up there, if you want to go there.
Yeah, let's go up there. Let's celebrate her getting the win. She won.
I won, and we match now. Jacko and I.
What? What do you mean?
She will move her little tendrils on the top of her head.
Yep, we match when we wink at each other. That's right.
Ah. Weird. Okay, let's go up to the top deck and get this fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anybody a little worried about the crack at least? Like I'm.
There isn't a crack.
I can help you look.
The only crack is his in his butt. It's fine. There's no crack in the deck. It was.
Are you sure?
I mean, you could stay down here and look just in case, but I don't want you to obsess over it. It's not here.
All
He
right,
said
fine.
that it was a he misspoke.
I misspoke, remember?
Yeah. Oh, Jacko, by the way, we're gonna be hunting a giant spider. A loom leg.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
huge. We went back in time 100 years. We are heading to the... What was the island again? A ridge?
The Velia Ridge.
Yeah, the Venian Ridge.
This is
And
what
these
we
spiders are huge.
need to make the loom.
I didn't bring any armor.
That's right. Oh,
I didn't bring my armor.
I didn't even know you had armor.
Of course I have armor. We all have armor.
oh.
I have my old set that you could... Maybe we could work on that together and get it to fit you.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a fun project.
And we'll match doubly so. 2 matches.
Yep.
So, does that mean you're just gonna
matches.
wink all the time? That's weird. That's gonna obscure your vision if you do it too much.
It's just our thing, Fenton. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I mean these. Sorry. I don't think she understands what's happening.
What are those things on your head anyway?
I call mine my feelies.
Those are very nice feelies. Would you like
Thank
this
you.
fruit?
Oh, yes.
And I hand her this is a cipher. It is a fruit boost.
Oh.
It adds +1 to recovery rolls that character makes for the next 24 hours.
Plus how many?
+1.
Okay. 2 recovery rolls. Okay. All right. Ooh, thank you.
That's very special.
She will eat it.
Okay. Yep.
So for the
I
next
was
little
gonna
while.
say to save that.
All right, well, I guess I was gonna, clean up the blood so I can clean up some fruit mass too. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's a mess.
I thought we had a designated area for eating, on the ship, but okay.
Sorry.
No,
Where
it's
is the
fine.
galley? Where is the galley anyway?
It's upstairs.
Oh, I've just been eating in my bedroom.
That's how you get sea ants, I'm pretty sure.
Sans.
How you get sans.
I just eat them.
Oh yeah, I guess you would.
Extra food. See, I'm always thinking. I'm.
Snack and get a snack.
It's right. It just. Hey,
life.
it shows. They show up later, and yeah, I just eat. Oh,
Disgusting.
All right,
Okay.
well, look, we gotta get ready to fight some spiders, and I gotta clean this up, so why don't you guys go upstairs, and I'll fix this, and
all right. So we'll get out of the
check
way
Fenton's
then.
room, and
No, you don't clean my room. I'm trying to catch ants. I'm trying to eat those. I
I'm
need
definitely
the extra...
cleaning your room now, Fenton.
Oh.
And you clean mine too. What? Look, I thought you were just cleaning things up.
Say that you eat in the room, and it'll clean it up.
Humans, we love to eat. So I'm constantly eating wherever I am.
I saw him eat in the bathroom once.
This ship
I don't know why I was in
is a
there though.
highly precise vehicle that goes back in time. You think we could just have crumbs anywhere?
I mean, Fenton eats all the sans we get, so. I bet
Take
you
care
do
of things
too.
around these parts.
Look, we need to go get this spider stuff, okay?
Yeah.
And we need to make sure that we're helping out and that we've got everything ready to go, okay? So why don't you get some armor set up for Miranda so
Yeah.
Miranda doesn't get hurt? Because if Miranda gets hurt, then we're all gonna be upset.
That is true.
Yes.
I mean, I think the pauldron would actually fit on nicely. We just have to sort of adjust the straps.
She's already wearing it. It's wrong,
look at that.
probably.
It's a little
There it is.
lopsided, but you can adjust
Yeah.
that pretty easily.
Slap his hands.
You wanna, you can't see like that. You gotta, here you go.
Should be wearing like a.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yep.
I see now.
Okay, well, you look great.
Thank you.
You
too.
Thank you. Yes. Because of the very cool armor that I have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the
All right.
I'm gonna assume that you like throw something for her or something because she starts to answer you because you asked her a direct question, so she's gonna answer
There you go.
Up, and then she'll just grab whatever it is that you give her.
It is a wrench.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I guess, and then I guess she'll take the wrench. You throw it, and she grabs it so that it doesn't drop on the floor because it's a very nice tool.
Mm-hmm.
Her tail's wagging.
Yep. Nice catch. All right, so where?
Can you not throw my tools,
please?
please?
I'm sorry. She likes to catch things.
Well, should we go up to the top deck and see what Velia and Bull are doing? Because we gotta get this thing made, and we gotta kill some spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Do either of you want to roll? It's going to be difficult to do it, but you get the option to try to notice the bloody bandana. And
Fenton
tendrils
can
that
roll.
are.
I'll roll intellect. I don't have a perception. I only have underwater
I do.
perception.
Yeah, let's go. Either of you can roll. It's difficulty 4.
I have perception skill.
Okay.
Okay, difficulty 4, and yep, I think that's it. Nothing special on this one.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say maybe how well you know each other would be a benefit, but I think this is just perception, so I don't think that counts.
He's doing a good job of
Yep.
distracting me.
Yep. Good luck.
No effort, because I don't think I'd put any in. Ooh! That's a natural one.
That's a natural 1, which means GM intrusion there. Okay. I will continue that in a second. Did you also want to try? And
Well, I only have underwater perception.
oh,
I don't actually
but
have
you can
that
do
ability.
That's okay. You
I can do
do
an
it intellect,
intellect.
yeah, just to see if you pick up on something.
So what are we doing, a 4? Yeah.
Yes, difficulty 4.
Okay, I'll do the same.
Okay. So both of you fail, but one gives me a GM intrusion.
Just like I planned it.
Yeah.
Dense as ever.
I'm going to hold this GM intrusion, but I will make it related to the tendrils at some point. Okay. So you move upstairs.
Yeah, after I clean up a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
I'm gonna-
imagined this was happening at the same time as their conversation.
Yeah.
So
So
they're probably finishing their conversation now if you guys want to head on up.
Yeah,
okay. I walk up to the top deck.
going upstairs. Let's see what they're doing up here.
Is it like a moment where you get up there and then you see they're having a very intense conversation and you're like, whoa, and then you back up and go back down? Or would you like to arrive at the end of their conversation?
I think I wouldn't notice because I'm so focused on, I'm sweating right now.
Oh, okay.
Nervous that they're going to find out that
Yeah.
I ate a sheller, which is like insane. That is
Yeah.
an insane thing to do. That is literally what there's a saying out there that you call people shell eaters. That's like calling someone crazy.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't notice. What do you guys think?
I think Fenton would just walk up.
Okay, so it will be at the end of the conversation, otherwise we would have
Alright.
interrupted it. All right. So, you two can return if you'd like.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on over here, everybody? What do we got going on?
Plans. We have plans. We have to go. We were like just looking at the hyperloom, and That's all. Gotta get that figured out so that we can do the thing.
Gotta figure it out. Yep.
Are you crying?
No. I have something in my eye.
Oh.
I'm allergic to bamboo. You all know.
Why didn't you say
Why
something?
didn't you tell me? Do you know how many things
Because we needed a ship. We needed a ship, okay? What were we
There were
supposed to
plenty of
make?
materials. We could have sold some
Make it out
different
of sand. There was bamboo everywhere. It's fine. The longer it's around, the more
We're gonna be on this ship all the time, Velia. Why wouldn't you tell me?
It's not
gonna-
that bad, I promise.
This is it. This is my GM intrusion. He rebuilds the entire ship in a hyper focus. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so now what?
No,
We gotta
don't
go
worry.
through and figure everything out. That's bamboo. We gotta take it out now.
No, it's okay. She's not allergic to bamboo, at least as far as I know. It's just me.
I just didn't.
What?
It's just
What are you
don't-
talking about?
Oh. I see.
We've got a great heroics to do right now. We have to get the Loom Legs so we can make we should call it some kind of fun name. The fun thing that we can use to get inside the fold.
Wait,
What does it do?
Well,
I thought we were making the loom that makes the fold.
Well, I think they're probably going to make it. We can drop off some of the Loom Legs somewhere where they can find it, so they will at least have it. But if we're going to make a back door, I feel like I don't think we can actually make a back door in the fold itself, because I think that'll make it unravel, and I think that would change history. So I don't think we can do that. But I think
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, so if we think of it as something that we're knitting, and we don't want to drop a stitch, like you said, we have to weave something into it that can be accessed. So like if you were going to weave a sock and you wanted to put in like a button or something, you could
Why would you
attach
put
that
a button
to
on
it.
a sock?
I don't know. It's just an example.
that's-
It's stylish.
I guess you could put
I
a
don't
loop
have a
on the
better
other
way
sock
to
and
explain
attach them together so they don't get separated.
Sure, or like
Yeah.
if you wanted a button, like a little tiny hole with a hatch, you could open it up and see your toe. Like that's what we're doing, but we're weaving it into the thing. So we have this thing we have to make that's going to let us go into the fold. The back door, we've been calling it, but I feel like we should come up with a better name than that.
Yeah, because I feel like the back door sounds like a pub. So
I
should
thought
come up
we
with
were
a-
making a loom.
Well,
Yes, but the loom
they're
needs
going
to
to
be
make the loom.
right, but we need to make something that lets us get in and out of the fold.
Why?
We've been over this, Jacko.
So we can save the people in there.
Okay.
Maybe even find out what's going wrong, because something's happening to the fold. It's breaking.
So are you saying we need to attack this? What is it called, Fenton?
Loom leg.
Is it dangerous?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So we need to attack this dangerous loom leg just so that we can get into the fold, or is it also so that we can help them make the loom someday?
Both.
Okay. Well, let's go do it then.
The more Jacko talks, the more Velia looks at him weird.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
nice to
You're
hear him talk
fucking
sometimes.
wicked, smart, and perceptive. Oh no. Oh yeah. So she must be hearing it. She must
Yeah.
be hearing your voice change. Oh, that's right. Okay.
His voice sounds like butter to all of you right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, it'll be okay. Figure we get these loom legs, we drop off some of the silk where the people who actually make the hyperloom can find it. we can put it back in the time.
That's right.
The Citadel.
We're just leaving the plans there, but then we are going to make the back door. We really do need a better name.
Yeah. How about the Fluxus?
What?
Because isn't that
It's
like
not really fluxing.
Oh, but isn't
Is
that
it?
like a loom term? Don't you have flux or is that flax? Fluxus? No.
Can we just get it and then worry about naming it?
Yeah,
Different
I feel as though
centuries.
that's the least important thing.
That's not
Yeah,
what
I
Kelp would
agree.
say.
I'll think
Kel.
of names while we're doing it.
Well, no, the names are easy. I can come up with a name like
a
that.
hodgepodge.
Okay, once I actually understand what's happening. But we still have plenty of stuff to do.
First things
No.
first, go fight Loom Legs.
Right. If you do too much planning, you're never gonna get anything done.
I disagree with that. You can never plan too much, but I
Completely
feel like we
disagree.
need to go.
Hey, that's actually a good place to take a break. We'll be back in 5. Everybody hang tight for the Loom Leg battle. See you soon.
All right, we getting close, Fenton, or what? You tell.
This looks, yeah,
Jacko,
this
don't
is,
move. Jacko, don't move.
What?
Don't move.
Huh? I'm
Don't
moving.
move.
Oh,
Stay still.
I'm standing still.
Oh,
Delicious.
Did you get it?
oh yeah, it's good.
Nice.
Your
what was it?
Nice shot.
saliva is on my face now.
Well, it's better than blood on my boat.
Wait, there was blood on the boat? Why?
I love
Jacko hit his head.
wars.
Why'd you hit your head?
Why, I mean, maybe if Kelp had a smoother ride, then I wouldn't have.
Oh.
Is that why he
I
sounds
stepped
like
backwards.
I can't believe you said that.
Just step back.
Anyway, this right
I
back
told
behind
you
me
to strap
here is
in.
a,
You didn't strap in, did you?
oh boy.
I was very secure.
Oh, we should try to change
No,
the
you weren't.
subject. This is
You
gonna
were
get real ugly.
downstairs. You weren't even with the rest of us.
Downstairs should be more secure than the upstairs.
It should be, but when we're time traveling, you should be in your time traveling chair. That's why it has straps.
You made the best ship you possibly could, and I can't even secure myself in the lower decks. How is that
Oh
possible?
boy, fellas.
There's plenty of places to secure
fellas.
yourself. You just weren't in any of them.
Guys.
Planning is more important than anything else. You should have had a better plan for a ship. How
But if
We
you
got a
can't plan
spider.
for
It's Spider's here. Spider's here. The loom spider is
Time
present.
travel.
What do you?
It's called
Oh.
Time Shark.
Oh boy.
Oh God!
What did you say? What?
Look!
What?
What?
Look!
That's correct. As soon as Fenton's like, oh, it's here, because Fenton can tell when they're approaching, you realize it's like that scene out of Jurassic Park when the ground is stomping, right? And there's the vibration. You can feel the ground shaking beneath you. And suddenly there it is. Pardon
That's
the
a
pun.
lot bigger than I thought it would
Looming
be.
over you. Yes,
no.
that's right. It's an armored, 8-legged spider. And its shadow stretches behind you like a mountain. It's very tall.
Guys,
So let's do some initiative.
go for the legs.
All right.
What's our difficulty? Oh, do we not have difficulty? We just go, right?
Right, yeah, you're just going. You pick who goes first. So who's gonna go first?
Me.
Well, no, we still roll initiative.
Yeah.
It's
Is
just
there
we just
no
put it with
difficulty?
the difficulty is the level of the monster.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hey, PB.
Yeah.
What difficulty should it be for our initiative?
It doesn't go to 8, right?
It does.
It goes to 10, actually.
8 is
Yeah.
heroic.
We're going with 8.
Oh,
All right.
Good luck.
okay.
All right. Let's roll.
I don't think
like,
it's
for
physically
initiative.
possible for me to beat it, but here we go.
So we're rolling for initiative, right? This
That's
is
right.
Gonna have
Yep.
to
Yep.
go ahead and put an effort into this one at the very least.
I am
Maybe
not
two.
going to put effort. because I'm not speedy.
I'm gonna do 2.
2 free effort for this.
No, I don't have any. I fail.
Even if I put 2 effort into it, I believe.
You're gonna fail. Also,
oh my god,
it
so bad.
makes sense because the spider has come up on you
That
while you
means
were
it probably
arguing.
is going to go first.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Because,
Okay.
you know.
I will say this. We've been spending this whole time planning it. It's up to the GM if we can use this or not. But I would have used an action because we spent a lot of planning time to do this. Having an action plan in place before facing a challenge improves the odds of success. Yeah. If
Okay.
you and your allies spend at least 10 minutes going over a plan, each of you gains 1 free level of effort that can be applied to 1 task you attempt during the execution of that
Nice.
plan for the next 24 hours. So I would have used
Yes.
that.
Let's actually say, I'll let you use this, but I don't know if you had the emotional. I don't know if you were present to go over a plan for 10 minutes with everybody, but I
Okay.
will give you that anyway. But I like that you just called out leadership and you said go for the legs. So that is your
Yeah.
plan.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
have to delegate for 5 minutes, but yeah, everybody can use a free effort.
Perfect.
I have a question.
Narratively, I think that's it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do the free effort because I wasn't paying attention. I'm yelling at Jacko.
Did you see my roll? Because it says it didn't go through. But I rolled.
I did.
17.
I did.
Okay. Which
Yeah.
is a
Well,
minor
it-
effect. Does
it
that
beats
count?
difficulty
Even though I
5.
failed?
Yeah, but it only
Yeah.
beats difficulty of 5. So
So the minor effect doesn't matter if you fail the roll.
the minor effect is usually only for damage. Like if you're, I've just been adding minor effects
Okay.
and doing cool stuff
Gotcha.
because it seems like a cool opportunity
Ooh,
to do it.
spider.
But now for initiative, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
But yeah, the spider will go. So we're gonna do a 1d6 for basically who the spider is gonna attack first. Let's call out Jacko 1, Bull 2, Fenton 3, Kelp 4, B5. So and
And 6 in the
Is-
Texas sale.
well, 6
Marin?
it would be Marin.
Marin.
Because Marin's with you, right?
No.
Yep.
No.
Did Marin come with you or no? Did you leave her on the ship?
No, I
She
think
wanted
Barry
armor.
came with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody roll.
I rolled a 5.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
means it's coming for V.
That's me.
Yep.
No.
Which
That
makes
makes
sense. I attract
sense.
monsters. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
there goes.
Oh, and they love you anyway, right? They come after
monsters.
you. Yep.
Monsters come after me.
Makes sense.
Yep.
No. Oh.
Okay, so it is coming for you. You roll your defense, my dear.
Okay. Which is, I have to find it.
Your
I don't know what to roll for
difficulty
that.
is still the same as the level, so it'd be 8.
It's a speed
right?
roll, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it's either speed or bite, depending on how you defend.
Yep. And I'll let you
I think
choose
I
either. I think she's dexterous, but you can also stand your ground if you want.
Yeah, I think this first one she'd probably dart out of the way because it's very unexpected. So an 8, you said.
Yep.
And we're gonna spend 1 effort. Oh God. And I don't think I can do anything else with that. So here we go. It's not gonna be good. Oof.
Oh no.
We've got to do teamwork.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so
boy.
that means that you will take 5 damage.
No. V.
So what?
Ugh.
How do you think? So V is going to try to dart out of the way, and the leg still smacks you. So what do you think happens to V? Do you think
It's
she's
one of
like,
those like
yep,
it hits her, and that's a significant amount. Like she'll tumble a little bit over the floor of the jungle here, and probably like bang against a tree. That's what stops her from moving.
yeah?
In fact,
And I think everybody notices immediately, and it's it's intense. This is very serious business.
she doesn't
Oh,
get
no.
up right away.
Yeah. I think all of you will also know that these spiders, if it bites you, you have the option also, like, it potentially can get poisoned. Also, stay away from its web.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Okay, so V gets hit.
Yep, he gets hit. Who's next? Who wants to go first?
Jacko is going to use his snipe ability, and he's setting up. Means he's setting up for next round. He's getting a good spot. He's nestling in. And can I use my poison on this?
Yes.
Okay, so he's also putting poison on the tip of his bolt.
So that means that you are readying for the next turn, right?
Next turn, yeah, that's all he does.
All right. So let's say Jacko is watching the spider. He sees V get smacked, hit a tree, and then collapse to the ground, and she's not moving. And your first instinct is to
poison.
Yeah, he pulls out and is like, "This is serious." And are you ducking down and hiding behind?
I'm setting up on a rock to get like a good stabilized
So he's
position.
like hiding. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who's next then?
I think I would run. I think I'm gonna run and try and I think I'm gonna run in and try and get V out of there. If I see her get hit, I'm gonna yell, Fenton, can you fight that thing? I'll get Velia.
Yep, I'm on it.
And I'm gonna rush in, and I have several things that I think might be able to help. I am a runner, which means that my standard movement increases from short to long. So I can run about 100 feet in one turn. And I'd like to run as fast as I can to try and get Velia away from the legs and maybe allow her to try and reposition herself. Would you like me to make a roll or anything for that?
No.
Okay.
Fight is hard enough.
I'm gonna just kind of rush up to Velia. Come on, Velia! You gotta get away from the legs! Fenton's gonna try and distract you!
All right.
Are you okay?
I will be. I will be.
Come on!
Fenton
You gotta haul her out of there.
or Bull, you're next.
Okay, Fenton's gonna just go straight to attacking one of its legs.
Got it.
So he's pulling off the sword from his back, and he's going in as fast as he can to swing at one of its many legs. So he has both improved Monster Bane and Monster Bane, and each one of those he gets 3 additional damage to anything that's larger than him. This thing's gigantic.
Yeah.
So he gets this immediately. So here we go. He's gonna use this his blade. Oh boy.
And you have assets for this as well, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
How many do I have? 1?
2.
2. Okay. And Fenton gets in there and he swings as hard as he can with his blade and just nails it right in the front leg, the closest one to him. And then spins around and goes underneath the abdomen, so he's planning his next attack at this point.
Okay. And you do 10 damage. Holy shit, Fenton. Okay. All right.
He's especially good versus big monsters.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
All right, Bull, what are you doing? Really? I thought you promised.
I promise not to run away. That's different.
That's fair.
Okay. I concentrate really hard because this is serious. And V's hurt. And I'm not gonna run. No, I won't.
Oh, yeah. That's that bravery.
Concentrate. And a second Wakati emerges right next to V. And that second Wakati places a healing touch on V.
Oh my god! I'm so glad I did not look at your character sheets. I'm sorry, what? You get to create a second you?
I told you I didn't know when I was. There are reasons for that.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make a difficulty 2 intellect test. That shouldn't be so hard. And I have a free level of effort with that, because I do.
Have I said so?
Yes. So, I succeed. I would like to heal Velia when a sort of a blue light emerges from this other bowl. Please recover 3 points if you don't mind.
Thank you. I will.
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh.
So good.
There are currently 2 of us here.
All right. So I believe that means V, you're the last one to go.
Since I've been healed, I was going to lose my turn, but since I've been healed, I will go ahead and take it.
I
That's cool.
appreciate your narrative over winning approach. So we don't do inspiration in this system, but I will give you an asset to the next thing that you're doing or effort.
Awesome.
One of the
All right.
2. What would be more
So,
equivalent? I'm going to ask Whack and Troop because I think they would know. Would be giving her free effort be better or the asset?
Asset.
Asset. Okay, then you can have a free asset.
Okay. So then I'll, bolstered by this healing, I'll stand up and I'm angry at that leg now, and I'm going to run in and attack the leg with my Fist of Fury.
The
To this,
Wakati by you looks at you and says, "You can do this."
I know. And then I'm going to put one of these abilities into this, which is... Okay, I'm gonna stun attack, which is to attempt a difficulty 5 speed task along with my regular attack. If the difficulty 5 speed task succeeds, then I inflict the normal, and I think, well, you have to help me with this.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have to make 2 rolls based on the language. So
You attempt a difficulty 5 speed task to stun a creature. Ooh! If you succeed, your attack inflicts its normal damage and stuns the creature for 1 round, causing it to lose its next turn. If you fail, you still make your normal attack roll, but you don't stun the opponent if you hit. Okay, so you're going to be doing your 5 speed task first.
okay.
If you succeed or don't succeed, we figure out what happens after that.
Okay, then I will apply the asset I was given and attempt. Perfect. So
All right.
You also
Yes.
did a special, so you're going to do 2 damage to this. So
Nice.
I need to know what this looks like because I can see it in my head. I see V standing up and being like, "Yes, I can," and like looking at this thing and running up, and she just. Do you just use your fist?
It's gonna be it'll be a flying side kick straight to the joint of that.
Yes,
leg.
of the leg.
He's
So
trying
the
to
leg
take this
kind of
leg
like
out. Yeah.
snaps,
Bends.
and then we see the spider kind of go down, and it's maybe twitching a little bit as it's trying to get back up, but it's stunned and it can't get up. Cool.
Awesome.
All right, so you do 2 damage. Now go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, that's gonna be Fist of Fury. Is the difficulty reduced at all since it is folding a little, or is it still at 8?
No, if I would say so. It's stunned. It can't dodge.
Okay, so what do you want it at then?
7. Let's reduce the
Okay.
difficulty by 1. I feel like that
Okay.
makes sense.
Sure.
I wanted to say 2, but I think this thing is ridiculously dangerous, so we'll stick with 7.
All right, we're gonna use. I guess we'll use 1 effort, and then I don't believe I have any other assets. So go ahead like this.
Sorry, you would have an asset because you stunned this thing. That makes sense to me,
Okay.
right?
All right.
Like it's difficulties
Nice.
reduced and you get an asset. Nice. Okay, so how much damage do you do?
It should be
7.
7 total?
Yep,
Is that with the
7.
2 from before?
Yep. no 2 plus 2.
7.
Okay, so
That's 9
So
total.
you do 9 damage. Fenton did 10. Nice. Oh! Okay, so it is struggling to stand, right? So it can't do anything, and it's making maybe some sounds that you haven't heard before, but they're screeching, maybe mildly distracting. Who's next?
I guess that would be me. So
I'd like to go before you if you don't mind.
sure, yeah, go ahead.
Stop. Wait. Now go. Sorry.
One of the bulls, the first one, rushes over to you, Jacko, and pulls out a fruit. Says, now eat it.
Jacko, as a
we
human,
forgot
is very
Marin.
skilled at eating.
Yes, we did forget Marin.
Oh, yeah, Marin should go then.
Yep. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Who wants to roll for Marin's attack? We don't have a sheet for
Jacko should.
Marin. Yeah, I think Jacko should too.
Yeah.
So, what would you like me to roll?
I would like you to add a weapon onto your sheet.
I can do that.
That is basically, it will be Marin will be this weapon.
I'm gonna label it small tooth.
Yeah,
That's
small
what he
dude,
calls
that's
her.
so cute. Okay,
And
and
it is height.
yes. And let's
How
do the
much
same
damage?
as a medium weapon.
That's 4 damage.
4 damage. Yep.
Okay. And is she untrained, trained, or specialized?
Specialized. Come on. Trained, actually. She's not an adult.
Trained.
Yep.
Okay.
Unite attack.
And all right. So the difficulty is 8.
Well, it's 7 now because she stunned it.
Okay. Formidable.
Yep.
Any effort? We don't know anything about her pools.
I just realized something, and I'm going to hack this. And this may be broken, and I don't know if it is or not. But I like that this is going to come from your pool. But I will give you more bonuses if you do it. This Marin is now your combat partner.
Okay.
Yep.
I love this.
Yeah. I do too.
So this is strength. So I'm
Yeah.
going to use 1 effort.
Okay.
Any assets?
You. Yes. So you will have a permanent.
1.
She will have a permanent asset, which is that she's doing a joint attack with you. If
Okay.
you choose to skip your turn and do most of your damage with Marin, I'll figure something out later for that. But we're going to do a joint attack for that too. Where
Okay.
if you pass it up, then she gets 2 assets.
All right, we're gonna go for this.
We're
with
going to give
what
her a
we've got.
fucking special attack. Roll 9. It's a fail. Okay, so Marin does not hit. What does this look like, though? Because this is the first time you and
You want me to describe that? or
yeah,
do you
yeah,
want-
yeah.
Okay.
This is like
So
she's like your familiar now.
I'm lined up. I have fruit in my mouth. Oh wait, that didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
I'm lined up. I'm getting my shot, and I shout, "Small tooth, go!"
Okay.
And she's waiting for that. So she's like, just chomping at the bit, waiting to go. And as soon as I say that, she runs in for a leg.
Okay.
And I would say that she does
Yeah.
actually successfully bite down
It's just
on a leg, but it's
an armored. Yeah, exactly.
So it doesn't do any damage.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And then you will have to correct her maybe to go for a joint or something else. Cool. I dig it. All right.
All right.
So now,
it's
now you
now
can
it's
go. Yep.
full.
The
Right.
first bull rushes towards you and says, "Eat this now," and hands you
Okay.
a strange glowing fruit.
And because I trust Bull, and also because I'm a human that eats all the time, this is very easy for me. I don't even think I need to roll on this. And he eats it in 1.
That is a cipher.
What does it do?
Well, tastes probably a little bit weird, but everything slows down for you. Everything is very slow. Everybody is moving in slow motion for you. You may take up to 3 additional actions while the rest of the world stands still.
I can do 3 additional actions.
Additional actions.
That's amazing.
You can attack, move, make a recovery roll, do whatever you want. But for every extra action you take, you will take 3 points of damage.
To whatever pool I want.
Yes.
Okay.
But you, Wakati knows you're very dangerous. And so it is he gives you a little bit of space of the fourth dimension. It might help you. And then the other Wakati from the future will go and move forward towards this creature and will distract it to sort of be in its face a little bit, which will mean that one of my friends will have an advantage, will have an asset against it. It says, well, it's actually that it hinders it, so that will not be as useful. Because
What do you mean?
it is
No,
currently...
if you hinder it, then it reduces the difficulty to hit.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Yes, it does. That is correct. So I will sort of just, the other Wakati will move forward, and sort of just kind of step in its face, concentrating on all of this one's will on it, and says no, to distract it.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. So you have successfully distracted this thing. I think I've made up my mind about Smalltooth. We're going to make Smalltooth a skill that you have. You can do 4 extra damage every time you attack if you're attacking with Smalltooth and you successfully hit your own thing. However, Smalltooth has 15 health. She is available to be hit and downed. So basically you have it for as long as you have it. But if you bring her into battle and you choose to use her, she's available to hit that round. Does that make sense?
So everyone can use her, or I can
just you.
use her.
Just you. Yep.
Or not.
She's your attack fighting partner. Yep.
So do I get an additional 4 points of damage?
That's correct. You
on my
add an
next attack?
you add an additional 4 points of damage if you choose to use her that round. However, she is available to be hit. Right?
Okay.
So you just let me know when you're using her, but that means that she's 6, one of the people available to be hit by the bad guy.
This round, the villain is stunned, so can't make any attacks. Just
Yep. That's right.
And you have up to 4 actions you can take.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yep.
My turn.
Yep.
I take it.
Yep.
So time stops for me.
Yep.
And I notice that as soon as I eat the fruit.
Yep.
So, before I fire, I'm going to use Deadly Aim as an action, which costs 3 speed. For the next minute, all ranged attacks you make inflict 2 additional points of damage.
Nice.
But that would have to be used the turn before you want to attack. Normally. Because you only get 1 action.
I have
But
4
he gets
turns.
4.
Yeah, he gets 4 turns.
Never
Yep.
mind.
Mm-hmm.
You're amazing.
So
It might cost him a bit, but
well, it cost me 3 speed.
and for every additional damage for every additional action you take.
That's not an additional action yet. That's my first
Yep.
move.
Yep. And then you get 3 more after this, right?
Then I am going
Up to
to
you.
Okay.
fire with the snipe ability.
Got it.
So this is an attack from Celeste.
Okay.
And it's a 7, right? Because it's hindered.
That's right. And distracted,
And stunned.
right?
So it should be a 6.
So it'll
Yeah.
be 6 now.
6.
Yep.
So it's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
I also get taking advantage, which is an enabler. When your foe is weakened, dazed, stunned, moved down the
Yep.
damage track, or disadvantaged in some other way, your attacks are eased due to disadvantage.
That's a 5 then.
5.
And
So
5.
it's a 5. That is a
Yeah.
fights dirty thing.
Yeah.
Is my focus. All right. This is a speed attack, so I get 1 free effort.
Yep.
And I also get an asset from the snipe ability. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna add. Sorry, I'm gonna add all the extra damage that I'm gonna get to this as well.
Yeah. So keep in mind when you're using Smalltooth, you're using it like that special ability that round. So if you're using something else this round, you're not using her this round. So what I'd like to do for that.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. So
If he-
I'm thinking
Sorry.
that she trained with both Jacko and Fenton, so I like that this is a shared resource between the two of you. So if he doesn't use her this round, Fenton could potentially. But remember, she only has 15 health.
Okay, so I do not use her then.
Yep. Okay.
But I do get +4 damage
From your other
from
thing.
the snipe.
Yep, that's
He's
right.
not paused, he's slowed. Time has not stopped. It's just that it is so slow for everyone else, but him.
Which makes sense why you wouldn't be using her this round, because she cannot respond to you. She's slowed.
I'm gonna use. What happens if I use effort to damage? Does that just increase the damage by 1?
Yep.
No, I think it adds a certain amount. I can't remember. I don't think it's just 1.
I will.
I think it's
look.
1 for your. Yeah, let's double check.
Mine is 1
yeah
for light
thought it was
attacks.
1.
Depends on the.
It's a heavy attack.
I don't know what the answer is.
I will look.
So let's do the whatever your damage is without the effort, and then as soon as we get the answer, I'll just add it on after. That way we can
Okay,
keep the combat
that's
going.
fine.
Yep. Okay, so what did you do total? It looks
So
like
that's 8
effort
damage.
increases damage by 3 per level.
So it's 12 damage because of the +4. I didn't get in there somehow. And then I added 1 effort. So how much more does that?
It looks like 3.
Okay. So that is 15 points of damage.
Okay, perfect.
And the monster is poisoned.
Perfect.
And I have 2 more turns.
Yep, let's go.
But you have to take the 3 points of damage for each extra. Yeah.
I'm gonna take 3 points of damage to my might.
Yeah, okay.
Unraveling yourself.
Okay, I'm going to use reload for 1 speed point.
Okay.
This means that. What's that?
Yeah, I just said okay, because I think
Okay,
it
so
means that
1
you can
speed
attack
point.
next time, right?
Yeah, no, it means I can attack right now.
Yeah.
It means I can reload and fire. It's a special ability.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire again.
Okay.
This time I don't get that 4 points of damage. But it's still a 5.
Yep.
I get 1 free effort,
Yep.
and I do not have an asset.
That's right. Still a
So
success.
that's-
8 damage. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have 1 more turn.
If you take 3 more damage, yes.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a character like you that I play on Wednesdays. She just goes in, blows all of her spell points, just does everything. It's like, it's fine. I'll live or I won't.
I think that we go in. So we fire twice. Fires again. Both of these shots are to the face, by the way.
Okay.
And then Jacko is going to run in and attempt an eye gouge, which costs an additional 2 speed points.
Where are you right now, by the
All 8
way?
of them.
Yeah. I need to know, like, where you are health-wise after this.
Don't worry about
You
it.
want me to let you know now, or?
Yeah. I just want the
so-
audience to know how close Jacko is to exhausting himself. I'm curious as well.
Well, I don't know. Can I tell you after I do
Yep.
this attack? Okay. So he's actually going to not use his sword. He's going to use his Trinite dagger. It's no
That's-
bonus. It's a difficulty of 5.
Do you want to? Okay, yep, go for it.
The Trinite dagger is something that he doesn't use very often. It was his mother's. It's the only thing he has that is hers.
Finally.
And
I've been waiting for you to use this.
he used it once to get the latch. But this is
Not
the
in
first
combat.
time he's using it as an attack. Trinite is extremely valuable. He could have sold this at any point and lived a life of luxury until his human years were over. But it's very special to him. It's more of an heirloom than a weapon, but he does carry it on him at all times. and he is going to use it right now.
Okay.
Let me just put this.
Is this a light weapon?
This is a light weapon.
So your attack is eased.
Yeah.
So you've got like
Really?
yeah, because
Yep.
light weapons
Light
are
weapon.
eased, and it's
Yep.
also distracted and stunned. So
Yep.
that's
So it lowers the difficulty from 8 to 6.
5.
5.
5.
Four for me because
That's right.
I'm dirty fighter.
Yep.
You don't want to know where he pulled that dagger from.
I don't. I mean, I know.
That's what he's been doing in the bathroom.
That's the crack that he was talking about.
It's true.
All right.
Okay, let's
So
go.
we get 1 free effort, no assets, no effort to damage. We fail.
I'm pretty sure
but
you do get an asset, though. Don't you? You get the dagger as an asset.
Do I?
No,
No?
Well,
unless it's special.
It is special. You do. I told you to put this on your sheet. It counts as an asset every time you
So
use it.
it's still a miss.
'Cause I was trying to get you to
That's
use it.
okay though.
What'd you roll?
Because what I rolled is 6.
Okay.
Difficulty 2. Unless you
That's
want to spend
okay.
that XP to
You
reroll.
can use your experience to
I
reroll.
don't need to use an experience to reroll.
What?
Because I have another ability called Mind Games. No, not Mind Games. Time Combatant.
Yes!
And the necklace under my chest glows. Before we came out here, I prepared this ability, so I put it on to my dagger long ago. But
Yeah, because you've
It
used
stays
this
with
once
my dagger.
before, haven't you? This is the whole
Yeah.
wait ability that you've used before.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So, it's cost 6 intellect points, and I get to retry my attack.
All right.
On.
This time we use an additional effort. And we get an asset, I guess, because it's my favorite dagger.
That is a natural 1, which means there is a GM intrusion. So, pause here. Okay, we are going to see Jacko running up to go in to gouge the eye with his mother's dagger. Time
Right
is...
by future bull.
Yeah, so we see you, Jacko, run up to do this, and time resumes itself for you. Maybe a little bit sooner than you were expecting, because this is the first time you've ever done this before. And I will continue in just a second. Fenton, you may make an attack if you would like to do so before I do my GM intrusion.
Okay, so here's an issue. I'm underneath this spider that just fell.
Okay.
So I don't know that it's gonna be an attack. I think I need to roll, but also I think Kelp goes before me.
Choose
right.
whatever you want.
We can go whatever order you want. If you
If
want to go
you're-
first, you can.
If you're going to do a joint attack, you may do so. But basically, one attack gets to happen before I take over.
It does have 7 other legs, so it may not have crushed you.
Yeah,
but it
that's
also might have.
Maybe it's tilted on one
I
side.
was
Yeah.
I was imagining the Final Fantasy VIII collapsing spider, in which case you're not in trouble.
Can
It's
you-
just
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But can you explain what's around us?
sure.
Yeah.
Are there vines and stuff?
Yes, there are. There are lots of vines. This is Vernian Ridge.
I happen to be very fast and a really
you
good
do.
climber.
You are.
I think if Fenton wants to go, Fenton should go. But I have something that I'd like to do.
Okay. Then you do it.
All right, I'm gonna rush up a tree and
Okay.
grab a vine and try and swing into the spider and knock it over.
Nice.
Okay. But you're
Onto your
like,
brother.
do you know how tiny you are?
I am very
Okay.
tiny, but this is a great idea I've got going on
All
right now.
Let's do it. Okay.
I'm super confident that I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Go for it.
I see Fenton like underneath the spider. I say, "Oh no, I gotta get it
I
off
gotta
of him."
get it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I am super quick, and what am I rolling for this?
Might, I would say. Well, I guess speed to get up the vine, but I'm just going to say you do that.
I have an actual climbing skill.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, he
yeah,
does.
let's see. You can use your climbing skill, but I'm going to say you get up the vine, no problem. What I want you to do is roll your attack on this spider to knock it over.
Okie doke. Now.
Would it be speed because of momentum? I
Yep,
don't-
we can say that because you're not a might character, and I don't want to cripple you when you're trying to do something really badass.
I'm just checking some special bullshit.
How big is this spider?
It's so big and it makes no sense that I'm doing this, but I'm doing it.
I mean, spiders
gnat.
that big probably don't have really good center of balance, you know, so I
I
feel
mean,
like
it's
it's
knocked
totally
over,
work.
though, so I don't
got
know
a
how you're going to do
broken
this,
leg.
but yeah.
It's-
Okay.
We'll see. Let the dice decide.
All right, so this is a regular old speed attack. Now, I have climbing, jumping, and balance that I am trained in. Would this count as
Balance.
that?
Balance. I
Okay.
think, yeah.
All right, so we'll say that this is a speed attack. And what is the difficulty right now?
Minus
I've
2
lost
at the very
track.
least.
5, I think, is what we
5?
decided. Yep.
Okay. And I am going to put 4 effort in.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness. That's a lot.
That is a lot of effort.
That's right, I'm super trying. I think Fenton's underneath the spider. I don't want Fenton to get squished. Okay, and no assets.
That's
No.
like 8
Okay.
effort. That's a lot.
All right, you
All
succeed.
right.
Okay, so this still has to make sense, and I trust you, Whack. What does this look like?
So I think what happens is this is a super bendy tree. It's like
Yeah.
not that thick, right? So I actually jump really quick up to the top and I grab the vine and I'm gonna slingshot myself into this thing. I loop the vine around the top of the tree and I just lean back as far as I can, and the tree goes way further than I think it's gonna go. I think
you're
it's about
just-
to tip on
Yeah,
over.
and you catapult yourself
and-
into this thing.
And I launch myself feet first right into it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you don't knock the whole spider over because it's massive, but I do like the visual that we see kelp just immediately crash into and detach one of its legs. That you just like, if you're gonna knock it off balance, it's because you slide into a leg and the leg immediately just like, and we see the leg fall. You have taken off one of the spider's legs. And let's
How
just
many
say
do we need?
Bands twist around the wrong
coincidentally,
way.
yeah, it was the leg in which Fenton was potentially underneath. So you're good. You're clear and you're safe. All right.
How many legs do we need?
What do you mean? Oh, that's a good question. But I don't think you guys are able to battle chattel right now.
No. No, this isn't what Kati needs to know.
Yeah.
Because there's a leg on the ground.
I don't
for
know if
just
you know. I
reasons.
think you have to guess. Yeah.
Well, because we planned, you know. We were
Did you,
looking
though?
at plans.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
we
thought
were
you
looking
were
at
crying
plans.
with me.
There was crying as well. There was also crying. I see. I was just asking. You know what though?
You can-
just wait.
you-
No,
I
don't
will.
worry about it.
Oh, don't
worry
worry.
about it. I've got powers.
Okay. I can
Except
see
that there's
that.
gonna be a problem next turn. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They come at a cost.
B and Fenton, you guys can each have an attack because I just realized I'd rather finish out the round than have somebody left out, and we'll figure out what Jacko is doing here in just a second. My GM.
Okay. Do you want to go, Fenton, or do you want me to go?
I'll go since
You're close. Yeah. I
Kelp
think
did all that
quality.
for Fenton. He's
Yeah.
got to do something. So I run out and I hit the button on my chest and spread the wings out on my back and fly up in the air immediately. And I attempt to just land on the spider's abdomen.
You don't attempt, you do it. That's so badass. Okay, so
Yeah.
you just fly up and you land on top of the spider. Are you now
so
attacking
this
the
attack's
spider?
gonna be you're just gonna come down and try to stab it in the
Let's
soft
go!
spots.
Roll for
All right.
it.
Are we at 5 or? We're at 5 for
5.
difficulty,
That's right.
Mm-hmm. All right. He's gonna put in 2 effort this time.
Okay. I think
Do
you
we
still
have-
get a free effort. Correct?
1 asset.
Yes.
And it's like, you know, always too easier.
Oh! Whoa!
You also get a special extra damage,
Plus 6 damage
right?
with the Monster Bane.
So 17.
Yep, 17
Thank you.
damage.
Wow, holy shit.
So Fenton's just like stabbing this blade down into
from
its
above.
abdomen.
As we see Jacko coming in to the eyes, by the way. Okay, V, make your final attack this round.
So with the momentum from the last leg, I'm just like going counterclockwise around the spider.
You're just
and
like,
hitting
bam,
every
you're gonna,
leg.
yeah, okay,
I'm gonna
cool.
take out every leg. So with this, I am going to be, now that I'm feeling more myself, I'll be moving like water.
Yeah,
So
I was just gonna say, can I say
so
that
fast.
that first attack she hits is just like she runs straight up, but the second leg, I like to imagine she just runs up the leg and then hits down on top of the joint.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm after it. So for 1 minute, all my attacks and speed defense gain an asset.
Nice.
So, and that's 3 here. So we're going to use our Fists of Fury. And we said it was a 5, right?
That's right.
And I don't think that would be eased anymore. We get an effort. And now I get my asset for this. Do I just get the one asset, or was there another reason for an asset? Because
Nope.
It's
oh, that's all.
stunned and hindered, so you get the
Yeah.
two
Right. So
sets.
those would be eases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
max,
Okay.
yep.
Just boom. Oh, effort to damage. Let's put 1 in there as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Perfect.
Success.
With another
Amazing.
8 damage.
Holy shit. Okay. So now is where I come in with my GM intrusion. All right.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had to climb up the leg, by the way, to get there, to get to the eye, right? Or are you stopping me before that?
I was actually just gonna say you lunged somehow. Maybe did you climb up a vine? Because it is very tall. You're right. Do you want to run up the
I think
The
I would
broken
climb
leg?
up the
one
Yeah.
that she pounded? Yeah. I just love the idea of the teamwork. So she hits the leg, and then you're like, oh, stairs now. I can run up this leg because it's immobilized. Okay. So
Yeah,
Jacko.
I'm also very good at climbing.
Exactly. So he like runs up this broken leg, essentially.
So scampers.
Yeah, pulls out his mother's dagger and goes in to hit the eye and succeeds.
One of the eyes.
Yeah, one of the eyes and succeeds. Okay. So he strikes this eye. However, when you use the dagger, something special happens. White fold-like material begins to come out, like spilling outside of what you think at first might be the eye, and then you realize it's not. It's from this dagger that you're using. And time caught up to you and then starts to slow down as everybody around you is transported into the fold. The spider is not with you. All around you is a dense white fog with writhing white tendrils in your boundary. I don't think you know where you are, and I actually think that you are alone. You don't know where each other is. So Jacko, you're first. What do you do?
I'm now in this place by myself.
That is correct.
Spider's gone. I'm holding my mother's dagger.
That's right.
I start looking around. And I shout out, Fenton! Oh! Help! Velia! I can't see anything!
Velia! I think Fenton's hurt!
Where are you? I can't find you anywhere.
I see something in the fog. What is that?
I don't know when I am. I don't have much time left.
It all comes back around.
Mom? Dad?
Fenton, no! I'm sorry, I'm such a bad brother!
Whose blood is this?
Wait. Now go.
Have we had this conversation before?
We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers, stronger than ever. Never say never. Don't look back now. Don't look back now. Rise up, stand with each other. We are sisters and brothers, finding our place and running the race. We'll take our chance and seize the moment. Hold on tight and don't let go of all your hopes and dreams that light the way.
You may ask a question. Hello! Welcome to the... What episode number is this?
7.
7.
No!
I know, it's inappropriate.
Rude.
Rude.
Woo! That was fun!
I'm just in awe. I'm stunned. I can't move.
So fun.
So who wants to go first? Oh my lord.
None of us. I'll go first.
I nominate Trooper.
I'm Trooper SJP, and I was playing Wakati Bull Deep Fisher. And Wakati used a power that plays out over 4 rounds, and we were just about to walk into the 3rd round, and things will happen. Will they be bad things? Maybe. Who knows? Really, it's unclear. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. But what
So
you should worry about.
wait. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, and this is important. Your ability is one of you disappears, right? At the end of the next round, or is it both?
No, we both do, and then one reappears the round after. Where
It's almost like one of you went forward back in time, and the other one stays, maybe?
Well, I just borrowed myself from the future is what happened. I just borrowed myself a little bit from the future so that we both coexisted for a brief moment, but then we both...
Oh my
And
god.
then, but the future bull is the one who stays, who comes back. Because I borrowed that bull from the future, you know? And so, like, I was like, hey, bull from the future, come here for a second.
Holy
and bull from the future's
shit.
like, what? And then we're both there, and then we both disappear, and then the bull from the future continues on, and the
That's
the
so
other
fucking
bull.
cool. We didn't even plan it either. I don't know what your abilities do. So I just had a gut feeling. I was like, oh, I know he's gonna fuck with time, and so I better beat him to it.
But I didn't run, I just added more bulls.
Yes.
There might be some other problems, but so the thing is,
We won't worry about it.
I
I'm
wouldn't worry
sure
about it.
it'll be fine.
so my shout outs, because that's what this is about, right? This is like the shout outs, right? So my shout outs is Sarah is the best ever in the entire world.
I don't know about that.
I know, you made me cry. So yeah, of course, you're amazing. And then also, you know, the morale support from Fenton. Also, Kelp is just so badass, I can't handle it right now.
Dude, that was
Badass
so cool.
In the most cantankerous way ever.
You're decapitating a fucking leg. Oh,
And-
with his butt, I'm imagining.
With
I
his butt,
imagine he just
yeah.
like is swinging through and he turns and just like, you know, sideswipes
old-
this thing.
The Fairwater.
It's
Danny.
Battletoads! Battletoads!
And also Jacko. Orcish, I love you. And I have an entire fantasy in my mind about what's going on between Bull and Jacko that is only happening because of camera angles, but like Bull has no idea. But like, because Bull's not like, Bull doesn't see the camera angles.
What is happening right now? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that there's ominous music playing sometimes, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's some ominous music, but like deep feelings of like friendship, but also ominous music, and maybe a fog. That's all. Also,
Like the
PB,
audience is wondering if maybe he's going to betray him, and
Yes, you know when you watch the movies, you're like, are they gonna betray each other?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? What does that mean? Yeah. I just see it. And PB, did you know that you're like the best?
okay, that's enough.
No, here we go.
And you're awesome?
No, okay,
Weaponized
that's
kindness.
Enough. Yep,
Coming up.
that's enough.
And I love you.
Nope, I love you too. That's
Okay, yeah. That's it. Oh, and you can find me, what is it? Today's, what, Saturday? You can find me tomorrow at 8 p.m. at Praxagora the Smorphorius channel for Witcher Roads Home, where I play a con man and also brothel owner sex worker.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
perfect.
What channel is this?
Praxagora the Smorphorius. Also, I'm an elf with a wig.
Oh, even better.
Here's, get some.
Perfect.
I nominate my scene partner, Sarah.
Oh, hello.
You're up.
Okay, well, let me shout out Troop as well, because every scene that I do with you is poetry, and I just want to take you with me wherever I go from now on.
Pocket Trooper.
Yes, Pocket Trooper. That'd be great. Kelp Black, I want to say every time you describe something exciting, it's really exciting, and that's a talent, and I want to learn how to do that. That's really amazing. Fenton kicking ass as usual with the sword and the smashy and all of that, and the butts. Love it. Orcish also super good at what was I thinking of just now? Playing with the party, but also having like feelings that are not exactly what the party always wants, and like doing that kind of off to the side, like I'm going my own way kind of thing, but it's always in favor of family.
Or like, why are we
Hard
going
hit
to the
that
fold?
note.
Yeah.
Right, hard to hit those notes, and it's really impressive. So
Yeah.
well done. And PB, I love you, and that's the end.
Thank you. I appreciate
Oh, you
that.
guys can find me at Sarah P. That's me on Twitch and Twitter. See you there. Yes. Okay, that's me. I'm done.
Whack, you're up.
Hey everybody, I'm
Have the
Wax
layup.
Steven. I played Kelp Fairwater for you today. Thank you so much for joining us as always. Much appreciated and much love to you, chat. Thank you for being here. Just an absolute amazing job from everybody. Sarah and Trooper, you absolutely nailed it. Again, it was such a great scene. And I just didn't want to do anything to disturb it. It felt so weird. Like I had like ideas, and I was like, oh, Kelp might want to jump in with this. I'm like, no, can't do it. Don't want to disturb the scene. Can't do it.
You would have saved maybe one of us.
Nope.
Thanks a lot.
Didn't want to do it. And Jacko making this decision was so interesting. I think I know why he did it. And I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in the final episode to see if I was right. And it's also a little sad, I think. And I think that it's like I want to tell Kelp to have conversations with everybody on the show, but I know he's not going to do it unless he knows to go have the conversation, and he doesn't. So
Yeah.
there we are. Well done, everybody. It was so good. Another great job. Again, PB, wonderful. Thank you. And if you guys want to watch the stuff that I do, I run Rhyme of the Frost Maiden here on Fridays, and it's getting very close to the end. If you watch the last episode, shit hit the fan. So make sure you check it out because I really have no idea what they're gonna do to deal with their situation. So you should definitely check it out. On my channel, I am designing a TTRPG from scratch that I get to test in 2 weeks.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It's gonna be
I'm definitely
great.
not panicking and have so much work to do before then. Definitely not. It'll be fine.
I mean, it's not a show. You can literally tell your friends, "Hey, I am not this week."
I don't think I I can do that. I don't
no.
think that's a thing.
No.
I'm
I'm the same way. Give me a deadline and it'll get done. Don't give me a deadline, it's not happening.
Yep.
I might not sleep, but it
But
will
it'll get done.
Yep. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm also on Spellwind. Make sure you check that out as well. Thank you so much.
Very good.
All right. Well,
Liz, you're
that
up.
means it's me. It's me. I'm Biscotto. I play Fenton Fairwater. And
My heart.
today was something else. Like, Sarah and Trooper, you nailed it. Like that. You guys have a really good chemistry, by the way. Like, the characters are just, like, every
It's the
time.
blue
the
pink.
scenes. I think you might, maybe it's the color coordination or something.
That has to be it.
It was so good. It was so good. Whack. Always love the brotherly thing that just hits. Like Kelp seems like he doesn't care, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, he cares. Extra. He put more effort into that.
Yeah.
And PB could have been like, you're a tiny frog. You just slammed into an armored spider. It could have been, but he doesn't care
Balance.
because it's his brother.
Yeah.
And Workish, I wish that we had more interactions like Fenton and Jacko, because originally we were gonna have that like conflict between the two of them, but we just never went with it. But I don't know. I feel I like where it ended up. Do you remember? Do you remember
I
that one?
imagine that they do have that, but it's not a conflict. It's like like a competition.
Yeah, like a brotherly competitive thing.
Like, this is how you do it, and then Jacko's like, no.
Yeah.
First you throw dirt in their eyes, and then you do that.
Yeah.
And Fenton's like, yeah, but I can do the same thing without the dirt.
Exactly. Yeah,
And
I think that works.
Oh, did I forget to kick him in the balls too?
Yeah.
I just don't think that's necessary, but like, whatever you gotta do.
When they're down, then you kick them in the head repeatedly.
If you can
Seems
gouge him
obviously.
right in the eyes at the
Yeah.
same time, that's what you want to do.
That's why I
Also-
gave my cipher to Jacko, because Jacko sort of cheats.
That's so good. That's so good. And I love that we can see the 3 damage dealers in the group, right? It's very, very good.
Yeah. Also, shout out to that poor Loom Leg spider. It's done. I mean, we just abandoned it. It's laying there in the jungle like, oh, God, what was that?
I don't know that yet. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we know that yet.
We don't know, but I'm just saying, if it's the way it looks right now, it's in the jungle just like, why? What was that for? It's just gone now. Why?
It did start it.
Hyperloom.
It did start it. Just the same.
It did start
That's true. It did.
And PB, I'm sorry, but you're amazing. So
Yeah.
there it is. you.
Emotional damage.
That was really good, by the way, Wax.
That was very good.
That's it for me.
Marcus, you're up.
Okay, I'm up. Hi, I'm Orcish. I play Jacko Blacksword. I stream over on twitch.tv/Orcish. There is no longer a WC because Brad bullied me, and so did
Perfect.
Whack.
Oh, I have to update the credits for the
that's
show
awesome.
for next week.
You got the water closet out of your name?
Orcish water
Wasn't
closet.
that what it stood for? Because there's a whole pooping thing in the episode. I thought it was like a theme. No?
It stands for really cool.
I like everyone here except for who is the literal worst. No, everyone here is amazing. This has been so much fun. I don't have a whole lot of experience with tabletop RPGs, but this has been great, and I couldn't imagine the cast being any better than it is. It's just a joy to be here and do all this with all you guys. I'm not gonna go around and say like each of you individually why you're amazing, but because it would take forever. But you're all amazing, except for PB. I'm gonna say that.
Thank you.
No. You're the one that I am going to single out.
Oh, no.
Yes!
I thought you were doing the you're all amazing
That's it.
except for PB.
Roll initiative.
Except for PB, she's super amazing, and she put this all together.
Yeah.
And she's just doing a really, really good job. And top tier GM. So, yeah. That's it. Bye.
Also, oh yes.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah,
I'm
of
really
course.
sad that this is like next
I know.
week's the last one. Like,
I know.
It's depressing.
Yeah, I'm sad about that too.
I feel like with some
Me as
time
well.
travel manipulation, we could do something.
Yeah, here's some bull. Get on it. Right
Get
now.
on
Okay.
it, Cole. It's all up
I'll
to you.
just. Okay. Are we allowed to change time?
10 more episodes.
And I'm Pumpkinberry. Hi. Thank you for watching. The GM of Mood, usually. I just want to shout out Druid City Games for sending us the game early because it allowed it to happen. But also special shout out to Mr. Cuddington, which is the pen name for the couple that created this world that we're playing in. And I reached out to them last week and was like, I need extra information. And they were so kind to email me back and be like, oh my God, yes, here's the info and blah, blah, blah. And this is what the fold looks like and all that kind of stuff. So very, very, very exciting. So yeah, special shout out to them. And then of course, special shout out to you guys. I always get a little stressed when I'm doing crazy stuff, especially something like time travel. And I was tackling it with some of you who are playing tabletop for the first time and being GM'd by me for the first time. So I was very like, oh God, I hope they don't hate this. So it means a lot to me that you guys are looking forward to it each week and you're very excited and that you've done, oh no, keep it together. You've done such an amazing job with time travel. Yep.
Are you allergic to bamboo?
Yes. You were perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I can't wait for the finale next week because you're going to kill it. And I don't have to do anything.
You did it. You did it all. Like, we're going to blame you. Anything that's like, okay, here's what it is. You know what? I'm rubber. We're
Got
rubber
her
and
finger
you're
on the
glue.
button
No,
right
here we go.
now.
Yeah.
And whatever you say bounces off us and sticks to you. So all that perfection and wonderfulness that you just threw at us, kindergarten rules say, bounces off us and sticks to you, my friend.
Okay, bye! See you next week for the finale! The fold!
See you next week.
Bye!
Bye.